Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing my paycheck budget for the first paycheck of February 2023. So this is going to be for paycheck that I got on February the 3rd. Now I was going to do my everyday cash envelope spending wallet at the same time, but I did something a little bit different. So I figured I would just do the budgeting in my book first, and then I'll do another video of me cash envelope stuffing because I pretty much don't want to get confused. So I am actually going to be doing that today. So let's go ahead and go to our paycheck budget. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we have here. All right, so the payday is on the 3rd, and I do have the paydays written down right here. So this right here, I am going to be getting a month ahead in my bills. So that is what I am actually going to be using the 52-week savings challenge that I unstuffed and counted. That's what I figured out that I will be using that money for. There's other things that I can pretty much use it for, but it's always kind of hard to figure out if you should put it towards a credit card debt, if you should put it in savings, or if you should put it towards getting a month ahead of your bills, or put it towards something else that you have plans for, or a vacation. So like I said, everybody's budget is different. Everybody has different pay that they get paid every 2 weeks, every day, every week, every month. So it's basically you have to, I don't know, have a moment to yourself and just figure out what you're going to do. So with my 52-week savings challenge that I completed, I am going to use that to get a month ahead. So that's what my plans for that is. And it took a long time for me to kind of figure out what I was going to do, but that's what I'm going to do. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and hop into this. So we have income, which is $1,900. That's what I budgeted for. So we have $1,842 is what actually, this right here is just basically a lump sum. I used to kind of break it up like really tedious, but like I said, it just made it a lot more complicated. So I just do it like this to make it a little bit easier for myself. All right, so next we have a rollover. So rollover is $221, and the rollover money that I am getting these numbers from is from our last paycheck budget, which is here. So $221 was left in the checking account of the buffer. All right, so 52 weeks, we saved $1,435. And when this video was done, you can just go to that video to check it out to see how much I had and how I did it, unstuffing it, and then me actually finishing out the challenge. I do have those videos up. So the totals, we are actually going to be adding that up. All right, and I get a lot of comments about this calculator, y'all. I got this on Walmart.com. You have to seriously like keep looking and searching, because these things right here can be a lot of money. They can be expensive. So you have to catch it when they have like a sale or something like that. Or if you haven't signed up for Fetch Rewards, guys, you can use your Fetch Rewards points on there, because you can take the points that you get and you can make them into Walmart gift cards, and then you can actually use it on there however you want to do it. But yeah, so you have to like be on your grind and like looking and see when this thing is on sale, because it can, like I said, it can be expensive on Walmart and on Amazon. So you have to keep at it. All right, so we got $1,900 plus $221 plus $1,435. So that is a total. And the only reason why it is this much, y'all, because my 52 weeks has been added to it. And this is another reason why I can go to say that I do like doing these savings challenges, because once you finish your savings challenges, you can put a dent in, so we got $3,498 in like debt that you are trying to like get down, or you're trying to pay off, or if you want to beef up your savings account. So that is a good way to actually do it. I mean, it's not like an overnight quick saving, like you're going to put $10 in it and the next night you're going to have $1,000 in there after that. It doesn't work like that. You just have to, it takes effort, time, and patience. But like I said, if you keep at it, then you will get to, you know, your goal that you have set for yourself. Okay. All right. So you may notice, guys, these little stickies here that I have. So this is my little sticky that I have, that it's what I used to kind of figure out what I was going to do to get a month ahead. So all of these bills here are going to be paid a month ahead by the time I'm finished this paycheck budget. Now this little sticky note, y'all, I'm gonna tell you, because I used to get these from, I think Cloth and Paper, I think I used to get them from, but I did find these on Amazon, and I will have it linked in my Amazon storefront. The link's in the description box. It's by, I don't know if I'm probably saying it wrong. Is it 𝗗𝗓𝗗𝗘 or 𝗗𝗓𝗗𝗘? I'm pretty sure it's 𝗗𝗓𝗗𝗘. It was another, like a little bit longer, because it did come with a pen that was attached to it, but I just cut it off so it'll be easier to put like in my little pencil thing. And these are just transparent. They have a whole bunch. I have another color coming. It's like a blue and like a peach type, but it's these little, they stick really well. And y'all, this pen, I'm gonna write real quick. I'm not sure what type pen this is, but once this, look, isn't that crazy? And it's pretty dark. So I did get these, and that's what I'm going to be using my book. And they're not thick, so I can just put these here and just leave it there and don't have to worry about my book getting too thick. So yeah, and they're really nice. They're really actually really nice quality. So what we have here is Geico. I budgeted for $176, but the actual that we're going to pay, because I'm taking money from my 52 weeks and I'm going to use that as an extra payment to get a month ahead. So this is a good way that you can actually try to get a month ahead if maybe every month you can't put an extra $200 on something. So this will be an easier way to kind of get to that goal. So Geico, we actually did $352. All right. And then for, I'm just going to go down first, and then I'll do the actual amount that we're going to pay. All right, so for daycare, we got $165. Daycare, we're going to do the, I'm going to do this 3 a little better. We have the actual $165. Now, I did look on his app that we have for his school, and it does look like, because I try to do it, it does look like you can pay the daycare in advance. It'll just sit there as a credit, but then when the invoice comes in, it'll just cancel itself out. Not cancel, but it'll like balance it out and say you've already made the payment. So I'm going to do this for right now because it's working, but I am going to look into maybe putting extra on his account just to be on the safe side, and just to be like a little bit ahead. All right, so for Wells Fargo, $78, actually did $80. AEP, $250 freaking dollars. Ugh. I wish I could just live off of candles and flashlights and I don't know. Okay, so let's go down for AEP. We got $250, and we're going to multiply that times 2. So that'll give us $500, which actually we paid. All right, so daycare, we're going to do the $165, and I am going to actually do the date paid is the 3rd, because whatever day this is, that's the day that it comes out. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and put that there. But if I go ahead and do where I can pay a little bit extra, I might do that a little bit different. Oh, and I'm going to show you guys, I did get the big binders, and I forgot to tell you guys that. I forgot to get the binders, and I'll show you the ones that I have. I have a couple more that I did like samples. So I'm going to get y'all's opinions on that if you would like for me to have those available or not. And they will probably be released sometime next week. All right, so next we have Brinks. So Brinks is $50, but the actual amount is $45.35. All right, so Netflix, that's an automatic payment, and as you can see, I got A for automatic payment, and then I have the A here, and then I need to do Verizon. Verizon it's automatic, so it's going to be the $168. So that's automatic. So I'm going to do the 15th, and then I'm going to do the 14th. I don't know why I'm writing in this box. Y'all, I tore my book up this time. Y'all can see right here, I did too much. Okay, so we got the 14th, because that's when it comes out, and 12th for the Brinks is when it comes out, and Verizon comes out on the 15th. Okay, so now we have the WOTA bill that comes out on the 15th. WOTA bill, I did do that times 2, so that's $224. And okay, so that is going to be the same. And then this is going to be, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and do this one. So $50 minus $45.35. So that's $465 there. Okay. All right. And then we'll finish the rest of that. Okay. So mortgage is $498.44. And then, so we're going to have where are you? Okay, so $996.88 because we got that times 2. So that is $996.88. So next we have Xfinity. Xfinity, I'm only going to do it one time because it is in the next paycheck that I'm going to do. Not my side hustle paycheck, but the next 9 to 5 one. And I will take the other payment out of there. So that'll make it 2 payments for this month. So we got $140. So we are actually going to be just doing $140 for that. All right. So let's go ahead and do the difference. Well, the difference will be, what am I talking about? I'm like, let's calculate the difference. The difference is going to be the actual amount. So that's going to be the $250. That's going to be the $112. That's going to be the $498.44. And then that's going to be no difference because that's what we're paying. Okay, so these right here for Geico, the pay date was the 2nd actually. Now I paid this because I counted this as I had the rollover buffer, which was $221. The payment wasn't nothing but $176, so I was able to take it out of that. And then it had a little bit left, but the payday was the day after, so whew, we were good. All right, so Wells we did on the 3rd. AEP we paid on the 3rd. And then Vodabill, we did 3rd, and then Mortgage 3rd, and then Xfinity 3rd. Okay. All right. So that's what we got going on here. And I just put one extra payment for paycheck number 1 for Xfinity. I just put that so I'll have that for my notes. And let's go ahead and add up these categories here. All right. So we got 176 plus 165 plus 78 plus 250 plus 165 plus 1549 plus 168 plus 112 498.44 plus 140. All right, so we got $1,817.93. So let's go ahead and add up this column. So we got 352 plus 165 plus 80 plus 500 plus 165 plus 4535 plus 1549 168 224 996.88 140, and we got $2,851.72. Okay, so that's how much we got for, and I'm just gonna write this down here so that way I can have it bigger. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead, because like I said, we use this as a checkbook ledger, so this will tell us how much we have left to play with. So we have $3,498. So we're going to subtract the $352. We're actually going to subtract the actual 46, and I am actually going to fold this over like this so I can have some room here. All right, so next we're going to subtract the 165. So that will give us 2,981 minus the 80, 2,901 minus the 500, 2,401 minus the 165. So $2,236 minus the 4535. So $2,190.65 minus the 1549. So $2,175.16 minus the 168. So $2,007.16 minus the 224. So $1,783.16. See, 1783. Make sure I wrote that right. Okay, so minus the 996.88, 786.28, and minus the 140. Yeah, I thought long and hard. I was like, what am I going to do with this money? I want to put it in savings, but I was like, I need to get like at least a month ahead. So just in case if anything crazy happened like it did. So I will be a month ahead or just anything. All right, so we got $646.28. Okay, so emergency funds. This is something that I'm going to pretty much try to always add to every single time I do my cash stuffing. I want to make sure that I try to add to my emergency funds every single time, no matter what, every time I do my cash stuffing. So that is something that is a must. So I am going to actually take out my wallet, and then this is going to be the extra cash. So I'm going to do a savings challenge, and then I'm going to do my emergency funds. But for my everyday cash spending wallet, I'm just pretty much going to wait for that because that's going to be too much in one. All right, so we got 40. 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. Okay, so we got $77 there. All right, so we are going to be adding to my, and I'm going to stop and show you guys these new binders I got too. We got maintenance, emergency fund. So we're going to add $50 to that. So we got 20, 40, and then we're going to take a 10. So that would be $50. I'm going to put that back there. All right, so let's see. So we got 203. So we got add cash, so $50. So that should make us have 350. All right, so we got 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 20, 40, 50. All right, so we got 350 there. All right, so I'm excited because I know y'all been waiting a long time for these binders to come in, and I finally got them in. So let's see what we got. All right, so the colors that I will have will be the mint green type color. All right, and then they will come with these pockets in there. I'm trying to decide to put, if I want to do like, if you guys can do like the little white labels that I usually do in mine. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do that. So it has 20 pockets in here. So we have that color, and this is one of the smaller ones. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I thought this was cute. I just grabbed this just to see what this will come out to look like. So y'all let me know what you think about this one. All right, so then I have this pink one. It's like a soft mauve pink. And then we have that color. This will be available too. And then we have the black. So there we go. And this one will be available too. And then we have the pink. I was gonna say which other one, and the pink will be like this one, like the one I have, and this one will be available also, okay? And then these right here, I'm thinking about it. Can you guys see the shimmer? I'm thinking these are like my samples that I have. So you can see, you guys let me know what you think about these. So that's the shimmer, and then the black is the shimmer. The black, really, when I saw this one, I was like, oh. So I'm thinking about if I'm gonna do those or not. So that's what we're kind of trying to figure out right now. Okay, so we did the emergency fund. So I'm gonna subtract, I don't know why I cleared that out, 28 minus the $50. So that will give us $596.28. So that is 50, and 50 is what we actually added. So debt, we are not adding anything to debt. And now I'm going to tell you guys about my debt. So my side hustle money, I have actually been paying on my car. So I am 80% pretty much done with paying my car. Not done, but I'm 80% paid off of my car. So I only have 20% left. So I've been like really like just like extra money that I have been like throwing it at that because it's not coming from my paycheck budget. So that's why I don't have it on here. And as you know that I didn't have the my car payment as an extra payment on here because I've been kind of like pretty much throwing money at it behind the scenes. So that's why it's not one of my extra payments for out of my 52 weeks. All right, so next we have this is going to be my cash envelope stuffing. I'm not going to be doing my cash envelope stuffing. This is going to be just a separate video. So you guys will see me do that separate. And I do have a YouTube short that I did with my unstuffing of my wallet. And I do have those on my TikToks and my Instagram. So make sure you follow me there if you want to see like what I do for my unstuffing of my wallets. So here, I don't have anything for sinking funds. So I just stuck this little sticky on here. This is just like my cheat sheet. What we have here is $2.99, and I do have the cash in my wallet, so that is already taken out. So because I need to go grocery shopping, so that's why I was like, I need to get this done. So this right here will actually be $299. That's how much we're actually going to be stuffing. And like I tell you guys, you don't have to stuff $500 every time you do your paycheck, your cash wallet or whatnot. Stuff what you have, stuff what fits your budget. And don't feel like if you only have $100 to stuff that you're not really doing anything. Trust me, if you're actually taking the time to consider doing a budget, trust me, you're doing a whole lot with yourself. Okay, all right, so the box we have here, $596.28. So this is 0, so this will be the same thing, $596.28. So now we just need to subtract the $299 from that. So subtract $299. So that'll give us $297.28. We don't have anything in sinking funds, so I'm just going to basically just do this, and we're going to do 0 and 0. So that'll leave us with the $297.28. Now we're going to actually do my self-care challenge, and I'm going to move this book over here, and then I'm going to tell you guys about my Amazon in just a second. All right, so we got, let's see what we have here. I don't know if I should use this pen, because this pen seems like it's like some straight up permanent stuff going on. So I might just, I'm just going to get a Sharpie just to be on the safe side. Okay, so we are actually going to be finishing this one right here. We're going to do 7. We're going to do 7, and then we're going to do 17 for our cash envelope stuffing. All right, so we need to stuff number 7. So we're going to take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we got straight up $7, 7 ones. So we are going to add that to this. So that is 7. All right, so next we did 17, but I don't have this broken up, so I'm actually going to just put $20 bill in the 17 slot, but that is a-okay. So we're going to put that there. Oh, I'm sorry, we're not finished this. We got 16 to do. I am tripping because I was like, why does that look like that? Okay, and this is bothering me right here. This flipped up right here. All right, so we got 16 left. Y'all, I cannot see. Y'all, and this just did it again. What is happening? What is happening? Okay, let's do it this way. Okay, all right, that's a little better. Okay, all right, and then we need to put our card back in here. All right, so that's for our self-care challenges, and that's $27. So that is $27, and then we are going to subtract the 27 from the $297.28, so that'll give us $270.28. So this should be how much we should have in our buffer, but let's go ahead and backtrack and check. So we have $3,498, and let's go ahead and do our expenses and check that. So our expenses, was a lot. So we got $2,851.72 plus the $50 plus nothing here. All right, and then we're gonna do the $299 plus the 0, and then the 27. So that'll give us $3,227.72. So let's subtract these two numbers, 3,498 minus 3,227.72, and that'll give us the $270.28. So that is our buffer for this month. Not for this month, for this paycheck. I'm tripping. Okay, so as you know, on my sticky, I do have, I need to take the money from Amazon envelope, and because I've been having it in there and I need to put it in my checking account because the money for the yearly subscription has came out and I need to put that back in my checking account. All right, so I did get a little bit of information, so I'm gonna take that out. For those of you who are, you know, just kind of like, okay. So we got 1, 10, 20, 30, 40. So 140. So I only need 140. So I can leave the rest of this in here. Yeah. So let's do 145 because let's do this. All right. So 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. All right. I had 160, but I'm gonna leave the extra in here because when I actually called, they said that monthly is $14.99. So like I said, just for you guys that want to know, monthly is $14.99, and then yearly is $139.99. And then so you have a annual, so I'm gonna have an annual savings of $40.99, which I feel that is worth it to do the annual, the yearly. I've always had that mindset, was like, I'm not paying no $150. I'll just pay the $11.99 a month. But my mindset at first was just like, the $11.99 was pretty much cheaper than paying the $150. But if you think about it in the long run with the 12 months or whatever, or how much they charge you, I'm just giving you a scenario. I don't even know the math behind that. But in the long run, you're paying more because you're paying monthly than paying an annual fee where they always give you a discount. So now I'm kind of looking at bills and looking at subscriptions a little bit different than I used to, because, you know, like when you start budgeting, you start kind of paying attention, you start kind of like figuring out, and like that 140 was like, but when I saw that it said $40.99 annual savings, and I said, hey, I have that saved up, I can make a sinking funds for it. So I was like, you know what, it's a no-brainer to go ahead and just pay that. That's what that is. All right, so that's what I'm doing here. So we got 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 40. So I'm actually going to take 145 because I know it's like taxes and stuff like that. So that's my extra cash for my cash stuffing that I have. All right, so we got 140. So this will go in bank run. And you know what I am actually going to do? I'm going to do this. So Amazon. Deposit. I can't spell. My hand slipped down, so I'm like, okay. All right, so we're gonna put that in there. It'll be bank run. Okay, so there's that. All right, so we are actually going to put this back into our Amazon. And I think we are, I can open my envelope. All right, we are pretty much done, guys. So thank you so much for chilling with me through this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you have not already hopped over to my Instagram, it's called APinkeClothlife, and my TikTok is called APinkeClothlife. Please follow me there because I do post a lot of different things. And thank you guys so much for chilling with me, and until next time, guys, peace.